How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. After a wonderful night of explaining to strangers on the internet what a catch is in the NFL, I've decided to get back to my night job to replace my day job with box number 4 out of 12 of Japanese Ultra Sun. I gotta say, there's a weird sound out there. There's probably more support for something like this than there is for the actual rules in the National Football League, so we're just going to open this box anyways and hope for something cool. So if you like what's going to be inside, if you like the prospect of 30 more beautiful Japanese packs, if you're just excited for what the set's going to look like in English, make sure you hit that like button down below. So I don't know if you can hear that in the background, and I apologize if you can, but turns out somebody has decided to make an inordinate amount of noise just as I start recording. It's been quiet all morning. I've been doing other stuff, and well, in any event, here we are. So we got a Magnezone for our first holo. That's pretty cool. One of the cool things about living in the burbs is the general quiet that you get to experience in the daytime, as well as night. But the real problem with living next to some forest like that is that if there's noise on the street, I guarantee it's going to come through and you're going to hear it. So, unfortunately, it's a situation we find ourselves in today. But hopefully this will be quick and painless, or maybe the noise will stop. Or maybe it's just not that loud to you guys. That'd be cool too. Roserade, Cherrim, Monferno, Oranguru, and a Holo Weavile. Gotta say, looking forward to those 210 pack openings. I'm almost certainly not going to be sleeving cards as I go, because we're going to have to do something to keep the opening going. I don't want these openings to be 2-hour affairs apiece. Obviously, I have no problem with them being an hour long, or even, a little longer than that. But I don't want to get into an issue where it takes forever to get through them. So we'll probably do the whole, cut 2 packs at a time thing if we can. And like I had planned on before, I'm hoping to introduce some games to it as well. It would be kind of cool to do multiple games in a single video. I just don't know exactly how we're going to do it. That's the point of my bulk uploading spree, my bulk filming spree today. So you get a Dialga GX, our first GX of the box, is to get ahead of the game so that I can actually sit down and film these when I have the chance to sit down and film these. Oh, it's a chainsaw, that's what it is. Licky, Magneton, Missing Clover, a Turtwig, and a Pokemon Fan Club. Next we got Catcher, Diglett, Magmar, Mysterious Fossil, and a Holo Heatran. Really, if there's anything that I can hope for out of the next few boxes, it's that I get no duplicates. That I get no duplicates because we've already gotten two great duplicates, don't get me wrong, but we want new cards. We need new cards. Because of the set structure, having 6 full arts, 3 hyper rares, and 3 ultra rares each, a single duplicate guaranteed that we would not complete the set. Although that was kind of a foregone conclusion in that we would have to go perfect and pull 3 hyper rares and 3 ultra rares out of 12 boxes. Which is another thing that it seems like will not happen. I think there's going to be a good card in this pack, though. Pulled mostly holos so far. So let's see. So we got Gardenia, a Glameow, Bronzor, Monferno, and a Torterra holo. I know somebody will like this card. I'm winking at you, baby. Yeah, there we go. Rotom, Cherrim, Eevee, a Stunky, and another Rotom. So as we get to the end of the first half of the box, I'd like to know if you guys would like to see them extend the Prism holofoil gimmick for a few sets. If you want to see them just in the regular expansions, like the main level expansions, ooh, Shaman, or if you would prefer to see them, you know, in every set, or just have this be like a one-off thing. Because I don't know what you're thinking about the Prism cards. It seems like a cool idea to have another one of those, you can only have one of these in your deck kind of things. And it seems like they have, you know, varying levels of usefulness or power. But strictly from a design standpoint, I kind of like having the extra, like, special-ish card in my booster boxes. That I am a bit of a fan of. Mars, Magnemite, Turtonator, Roselia, and Roserade. Been a pretty dry box so far. So we got Honchkrow, Mysterious Fossil, another Magnemite, Carnivine, and a Duskmane Necrozma GX. Sweet. Maybe the last pack will have a hyper rare in it or something. That'd be a sweet way to end the box. Be a sweet way to end any box, but you know. But yeah, it goes without saying, I do personally like the Prism card thing. It is new, so that does have an effect. Kind of like when the break cards came out. I was going to like it anyways, because hey, it's new. It adds something a little bit different to the boxes to kind of break things up. And like break cards, there are a few that would be available, and generally you pull one per box, so, you know, it is fairly similar. I don't know if I will still be collecting when the Prism routine, there we go, sorry I had to crack my knuckle, when the Prism card routine ends. I don't really know what their plans are for it, so we'll just have to wait and see. So we got Cherrim, not Cherrim, yeah, Cherrim, because I called Cherubi Cherrim earlier. Skuntank, Yanma, Magneton, and a beautiful Solgaleo Prism card. Love this one. Yes. Alrighty, can we pull a decent full art out of here? Just something that's not Leafeon or Gardenia. That's really what we're hoping for here. Not Leafeon, not Gardenia. I do not want a duplicate. Aside from that, don't care. Because then you guys are going to have to turn into the next box since you've watched this deep into this one. Oh, Infernape, Paula. Since you're this deep into this one, you got to watch the next box of Ultra Moon tomorrow so you can see if we get the same numbered card from that box again. It would be riotously funny if that were the case. Rotom, Monferno, Sneasel, Yanma. Ooh, and that's a new card for sure. The Full Art Dialga GX. Sweet stuff. Let's all take a moment and smile at the card number. That's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the color of the background. It looks kind of vomity, for lack of better phrasing. But the artwork for the Pokemon in particular is pretty sweet. I know they kind of had to go a route like this because of the dragon type and all that stuff, but I really do think Dialga would look better just as a steel type, full art, with, you know, like a black and a silver background, something cool like that. I think would suit its design and its coloring very well. But hey, new full art. Awesome stuff. Adding it to the collection, and we're happy. Now let's see if the GX pulls can get weird in favor of the Dialga. And we pull a second Dialga GX, making it a 3 Dialga box. I think a Leafeon is more likely, but we'll see what happens. There's a Magmortar. Seriously, who cuts down trees the week before Christmas unless they, of course, need a Christmas tree? And they found one, you know, right over there. Honchcrow, a Stunky, a Turtwig, Turtonator, and Mount Coronet. So you got Shieldon, Eevee, Bronzor, Carnivine, and there's your Leafeon GX. Good stuff. Should be able to finish up the rest of the box pretty quickly, as there's likely only to be a holo left. Morotom, Skuntank, Fossil, Magneton, and Mars. And the last pack. What holo are you guys guessing? I'm going to guess Bastiodon. Nestball, Cherubi, Murkrow, Alolan Dugtrio. Oh, and a Magnezone for our holo. Cool, I think we pulled out of the first pack. So get all that done. Get our recap rolling. And yes, we did pull a Magnezone out of the first pack. I just visually confirmed. Holos of Magmortar, Weavile, Magnezone, Magmortar, Infernape, Bastiodon, Shaman, Torterra, and Heatran. Got one of each of the GXs, plus a Solgaleo Prism, and a full art Dialga GX. Thank you so much for checking out the video, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you have not done so already. And if you've not done so already, make sure you're subscribed. And that you leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Prism mechanic in the TCG. Really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will catch you tomorrow.